Good evening, Martyn's mates, and welcome to another episode of the Martyn Lucas Chat Show. We have had an amazing few days in the studio here. Last night, flipping heck, did we have a big one? I'm not going to tell exactly what it was just yet. I'm going to leave you to think about that. But tonight, live in the show, we are talking health and wellness with Abby Pagud from Kapitol Health. It's going to be a great show tonight. We've got so much lined up for you. It's going to be so fun. So first of all, folks, here you go. Click subscribe and ring the notification bell, all right? So important. If you just subscribe without ringing the notification bell, turn it to all. You'll never know when we're here doing live shows. And boy, have we got some great shows coming up for you. And also, if you subscribe, you can chat live in the chat box with Abby Pagud. Right, folks, if you've watched the show before, you know we always start off with our jingle. Are you ready? Most of you now know it. Sing along with me as we go live here in the studio with the Martyn Lucas theme tune. Here we go. All right. Hey. Welcome to the Martyn Lucas Show. We bring you all kinds of chat and that. We bring you the people that you want to know at the Martyn Lucas Show. Oh, welcome to the Martyn Lucas Show. We bring you all kinds of chat and that. We bring you the people that you want to know at the Martyn Lucas Show. Let's do it, come on. Oh yeah, welcome to the Martyn Lucas Show. We bring you all kinds of chat and that. We bring you the people that you want to know at the Martyn Lucas Show. At the Martyn Lucas Show. All right. There we go. All right. Who we got in the house tonight? Let's come back over to my studio. Who we got in the live chat? Let me see who's joined in. Fred Shots in the house. Fred Shots Photography. Woohoo! Kapitol Health. Hi, Leah. Hi, Elizabeth. Elizabeth Mahuzai. Ooh, guess what's coming up in a couple of days' time with Fred? It's Fred's 50th birthday live on the show. It's going to be good. Going to be great. We've got a great crowd tonight. Wow, 17 people joining us live for the start of the show. That means we'll be at 1,000 views within about 2 days. Lovely stuff. All right. Okay, let's now go into our Zoom room. Tonight, folks, live on the show, we have the wonderful Abby Pagud. Who is Abby Pagud? Did you all know her? You all know her, right? But unless you don't know her and you're watching from around the world, and we Sally from Japan tonight, I see here. I see also our friends from England as well. Alice, she is here, and all around Europe as well. So thank you so much indeed. Right, let me bring Abby Pagud in. Abby Pagud is all about fitness, wellness, health, and exercise. Me and Leah, my wife, we love her. And I know Fred loves her, and Elizabeth loves her. She's great. She's the best fitness trainer you're ever going to meet. And that's why she's one of Martyn's mates, and that's why she's on the show. Okay, I'm going to unmute you now, Abby. Are you ready? I'm going to unmute you. Click the unmute button as we give a huge welcome to the stage. Please welcome, everybody, the lovely Abby Pagud. How are you?
Hi, Martyn. How are you?
Hey, perfect. You're looking great. Look at you, all made up. I never see you made up like this. What's going on? You on the telly or what?
Well, I had to put my face on and my teeth in just to come on your show today.
There you go. Absolutely great to have you. Hey, you got all your mates here. We got Elizabeth Mahuzai and Fred here as well. We got everybody here. Who's joining? Trish Littlejohn. Trish Littlejohn.
Trish,
there she is. It's going to be a great one tonight. So excited to have you on the show, Abby. I know tonight's going to be so much fun.
Thank you for having me.
And I'm ready for you. Shall I show you what I got? Look at this under here.
Uh-oh.
I got a set of weights. Right, a set of weights, right? This is quite heavy, by the way. This ain't a pretend one. This is a real Abby Pagud one.
You do know that if you show me that you're gonna have to use it.
Yeah, but there's no space in the studio for that nonsense. This is a TV studio. This ain't a fitness range. This ain't a
You
fitness
do know
place.
that I come up with exercises with just sitting.
Look,
Yes.
I got a ball. I got a ball in the studio.
Good, so do I. I've got a couple over here too.
Yeah, well, I would expect you to have a ball in the studio because that's what you do, but I don't do that. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
right, let me just do a bit of homework, everybody. All right. First of all, really, really important. Abby Pagud is really special to me and Leah and Fred and Elizabeth and Little John. Everybody's here tonight to support you. Trina as well. Delina, lovely to have you. Looking fabulous, Abby and Martin. Thank you so much indeed. By the way, Trina, you spelt my name wrong. It's Martin with a Y. What's going on? You should know better than that.
I bet you it was autocorrect. She knows better than that.
Yeah, there you go. But tonight, folks, we really want to help Abby. Abby's got some exclusive news to bring you tonight. Really excited about it. Something I know Fred's been working on for a while. My mate Fred, who will be on the show in a few days with his 50th birthday. That's going to be a massive night, right? But tonight, we want you to share this video, right? There's 18 of you watching already. So we need 18 likes in the likes of the video. All right. If you can't do it, it's because you've not logged in. So go and log in. You need to log in through your Google ID and then click the share button. And I know who you are: Fred, Elizabeth, Trina, Alice, Sally. I can see you all there. I want to see this video in a minute on your Facebook pages and your profiles and your Twitters and your Instagrams. If it's not, I'll come round your house, Fred. I know where you live. So I'll come round because we want to promote this video for the lovely Abby Pagud. But tonight, we're talking about Kapitol Health. Are you ready, Abby, for a good night? We're going to have... You're gone very quiet there on me for a minute. You got very worried on me.
It's distracting.
Is it distracting? What's distracting? It's 20 seconds behind, isn't it?
Okay, I don't understand how you have like 6 different cameras in your studio and then you go from one to the next and then you also play the piano at the same time where just me trying to read and catch up.
Hang on a minute.
Hey, are you having a good time? Yeah.
Hang on a minute. If you're going to sell it, you got to do it properly. There are 6 cameras, 13 screens, and 14 foot switches. All right, so let's get it right. Yeah, I've been learning off Fred. Fred taught me everything I know.
No wonder your legs are a mess.
That's nice. What a thing to say. I come bring you on the show and you come out with stuff like that.
All right. Stretching them, not like... I'm sure they're very fine. I know Leah loves them very much. So
listen, I knew tonight was going to be like this. You got to stop talking because when I come round in your studio or when you come round here and do your fitness, you're in charge. But right now, you're on the Martin Lucas show, right? I'm in charge right now, so you be shush. You listen to me. We're going to start the show off before we go back to Abby and learn all things Abby and Kapitol Health. We're going to kick off the show. This week is Dire Straits week, by the way. It was Mark Knopfler's birthday a couple of days ago. 71, can you believe it? 71 years old. So it's Dire Straits night. So here is live from the studio, Brothers in Arms. Here we go. to be brothers in arms. These fields are destruction, baptisms of fire. I've watched all your suffering as a battle rage high. Though you did not hurt so bad, in the fear and alarm, you did not desert me, my brothers in arms. There's so many different worlds with so many different suns. We live in just one world. We live in different ones. Now the sun's gone to hell and the moon's right out. Let me bid you farewell. Every man has to die. It's written in the starlight. Every light on the bar, with fools to make war on our brothers in arms. There we go. I hope you enjoyed that. That was one of my favourite songs to sing. Brothers in Arms tonight, all about Dire Straits music. I really enjoyed doing it. Okay, going to unmute the lovely Abby Pagud again now, and we're going to start learning more about her. Abby, come on, Abby. Right, are you ready to start the show properly? So what we're going to do tonight, you're going to talk about, first of all, I want to introduce everybody to you because people all over the world are going to watch this video. If you are looking to get fit, if you're looking for exercise and training and health and nutrition and all that good stuff, this is where Kapitol Health begins. Exercise and nutrition exercise and nutrition services come to you. No gym membership required. No fancy workout clothes necessary. Just you and your goals. Isn't that right, Abby?
That's true.
Abby, tell us all about it.
Well, basically, it's anything in-home fitness and nutrition, meaning it could be, the plan is anything that you want it to be. Too much happens in your life, in the world, everything on a day-to-day basis. And the number one thing that gets sacrificed is you and your things, your responsibility, your self-care. So really what I did was I designed a company that would grow with you. Basically make sure that anytime, whatever it is that you need, whenever you need it and wherever you are, your fitness and nutrition services are available to you no matter what.
Fantastic. That sounds great. And right off the bat, folks, I know that my mate Fred, Elizabeth, my wife, Trina, And many people are actually watching. Trish Littlejohn will talk the highest of Abby. She's not just one of your regular, fitness trainers. She's the best. When I first met Abby, you scared me, Abby. You upset me when I first met you because she comes out with these things which I call samurai swords. They're not called samurai swords. She'll tell you all about it in a minute, right? But she got these like metal blades and she's rubbing on my neck like that and getting rid of all the knots in my neck and stuff and flipping it. I got all these bruises and I was flipping out what's going on. But I tell you what, I've never had. That's it. That's the stuff. Abby, for people that have no idea what I'm talking about, you tell them all about it. Go on, you tell them all about it because you can tell them better than I can.
So it's a form of guasa. It's Chinese medicine, and what ends up happening is it's basically breaking up your muscle adhesions. And what happens is when you work a muscle, it ends up tearing, right? So anytime you exercise, anytime you get that stiffness, you're using your muscles, you end up tearing the muscle, then it realigns itself. And when your muscle actually expands, it goes across a Z line. But what happens is if you don't properly stretch and take care of your muscles and do proper maintenance, what happens is your muscle ends up forming and healing back like a hashtag, which is where you can feel a lot of those knots. So even if you're wherever you are right now, I pretty much guarantee you can take your hand and do this with me, Martin. Come on.
I'm doing it.
So
I knew this was going to happen.
Hand, and I guarantee that if you just push slightly, you're going to feel almost like a ball on the back of your neck. That's one of your knots. That's a levator scapula.
Yeah, I got it.
So what ends up happening is a lot of our tension gets built up in our neck. It also gets all over our body. So the more we utilize the muscle, we have to make sure that it properly heals. Because in order to use it, we need it to elongate, get back to that Z line, right? And what people don't realize is that if it ends up healing improperly, it actually hinders your range of motion and it increases your risk of injury. So what we do is we do different forms of myofascial release techniques, which actually, if you look just over here in the corner, you might see this shelf right here. Okay. So you have different foam rollers and roller sticks. I also have I actually have a little muscle stem machine. And what Martin's referring to is sometimes I break out the blades, right, and do a form of muscle scraping, which is actually not a new thing. A lot of people think, oh my gosh, this looks terrible and it's painful, etc. It actually has one of the quickest response rates, and that's why I really trust it so much. And it also has been around for years. Like, this is an old thing. It is not new. And so it's become wildly popular, along with dry needling and other different techniques that are out there today. But I find this is more effective, and I can use it on my athletes and also anybody that has shoulder injuries or knee issues or anything like that.
And I'll tell you something else. When you get treated by Abby, she really does treat you. I've experienced so many what I call fluffer. Do you know what I mean? Kind of fluffer therapists who'll just mess about and do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And you think, was that really worthwhile? It made them a load of money and I didn't get anything out of it. You go and see Abby, whether she comes round to you or you go round to her studio, and let me tell you, you leave and you know you've had a workout. And that leads me on to this next song, Money for Nothing, because with Abby, you get the real deal. There's none of this fluffing around. Dire Straits, Money for Nothing, live from my studio. We'll be right back with Abby right after this. toaster on your thumb. We got some installed microwave ovens, custom kitchen delivery. We got some movies, refrigerators. We got a movie's color TV. Oh! Little faggot with the earring and the makeup. Hey buddy, that sits on here. That little faggot got his own jet airplane. That little faggot is a millionaire. We got some installed microwave ovens, custom kitchen delivery. We got some movies, refrigerators. We got a movie's color TV. Oh! Watch that. Here we go. That's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. We got some installed microwave ovens, custom kitchen delivery. We got some movies, refrigerators. We got a movies color TV. Ah! Should learn to play the guitar. I should learn to play them drums. Look at that mama sticking in the cameraman. Oh, we're gonna have some fun. What's up there? Hawaiian noises banging on a mama's like a chimpanzee. Yeah, that ain't working. That's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. Money for nothing. Money for nothing. Get your money for nothing. And the chicks for free. Get your money for nothing. And the chicks for free. Get your money. I want my chicks. I want my MTV. All right, there you go. Back in the hot seat. I'm ready to rock and roll again. Right, Abby's here in the studio. Now then, during that song there, I could see on the screen behind me, I got these screens everywhere. And I saw on the screen, Fred said, shared the broadcast to Facebook. So I thought, all right then, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's make sure he shared it. So right now, here we go. I'm going to share my bottom screen. This is the Kapitol Health website. Everybody look at this. You're loving it? This is the Kapitol Health website. Achieve your ideal health. Any goal can be accomplished with hard work, dedication, and an open mind. Capitalize on your health by incorporating the key components that make up the foundations of health. And right across the top, look, I thought, let me go onto Fred's website. Let's see if Fred has really posted it, shall I? There it is, Fred Mahuzai with his supermodel wife, as he likes to tell everybody. There she is. That's Elizabeth Mahuzai's wife. And what do I see? There we go, the Martin Lucas Chat Show with Abby Pagud. He wasn't telling lies. He wasn't telling lies. He shared it directly onto his Facebook page. Love it. Everybody else do the same. So when you come back here to Kapitol Health's website, folks, capitalhealth.com. Easy to remember, capitalhealth.com. All the links are below in the description, so go and check them out, folks, all right? Down here at the bottom, all Abby's latest posts, testimonials. I never realized how basic nutrition can help make a huge difference on my waistline. Thank you for giving us such an incredible advice in dealing with my daughter's diagnosis. Look at that, all great testimonials. You can contact her here. If you hit the contact us button, what happens? There you go, it brings a contact box and you can send Abby an email. Absolutely great, fantastic. Let me bring Abby back now into the Zoom call. As I bring her back in again now. And we're going to go back in the studio. I want Abby to show us some wonderful exercises tonight. Abby, how about that? You just show us some exercises. What do you reckon?
Let me just pull that out of my hat.
Just pull it out.
What are you
Well,
trying
absolutely.
to accomplish, sir?
Do what?
Well, we need some feedback. I mean, what do we want people to do? Do we want to do with low back pain? Do we want to do with shoulders?
Let's ask the people.
Core work.
Let's ask the people. Right.
Let's ask the people.
Right. You're in the live chat now, folks. What do you want to see from Abby? What advice would you like? Do you have back pain? You're like me. I always have back pain. All right. Do you have an aching neck? Hang on, I'll say that again. An aching neck.
That's all right. I do that all the time.
You know what I'm saying? Do you have an aching neck? Do you have a problem? Do you have anything that makes you feel uncomfortable? Whatever it might be, write it in the chat. And then, abs. Leah said abs. She wants abs. She wants to get her abs back. All right, then. Give us your best on abs, Abby.
Best abs.
All right, here it comes.
First of all, we have to tilt the screen.
Tilt the screen.
Okay. So one of the services I actually provide is virtual trading. So for those of you that are at home and not wanting to leave the house, and some of you that just work from home in general or don't want to go to a gym right now, one of the things you can do is you can always work out from home. And it doesn't matter if you have equipment like this or not, doing some of this basic core work is actually really good for your body. So some of the ones that I love to start with, which actually most people, when they work their core system, what they don't realize is that the core is not just your stomach. It is actually from about mid-thigh to all the way up here. So a lot of people don't realize that when they say core, they're thinking their tummy, right? Because they're always trying to get, rid of the muffin top or the tummy flab or whatnot, right? I always call it the fluffies. So, we want nice words, not mean words to our body. But it's really important to pay attention. We want to do core work. So some of my favorite starters is a V-up, right? So we're sitting in a V-up position and we can actually lean back just appropriately, almost like your body is making a V. Now what's fun about this is that for some of your basic beginners, this position is strenuous enough on the low back and the front. So that's why we can put these hands in the back and can assist. We can even do single leg kicks out. We can even incorporate both leg kicks like so. We can even do one at a time. Even more so is we can grab a ball or not a ball if you don't want to add a weight to it. And we just do some twists. And even more fun is that we can even get to the point where we can go up overhead. Now, if overhead, you're not ready for that, you put your feet down and then you go up overhead while you're here, okay? Then on top of that, we can get rid of that guy. We can even go down to our back, right? We can do some standard hip bridges, right? We can also do some lateral leg falls where we take our leg up in the air, drop it to the side. I like this one because it stretches and tones at the same time. We can also put up and do some of our lower leg lifts down, right? Now, if you're ready for advanced movement, you can go all the way down. If you're not ready, you start with semi-bent legs and you just go down as far as you can, okay? You also do some flutter kicks, right? Good. And then we can always do a standard crunch where we come up forward. Any more, Martin?
I love that. I tell you what, I want people to be doing that tonight live in their houses and send us in the video. And what we'll do, I'll put all this video together, I'll edit it, and I'll put your videos in. That'd be great. So you could do it after.
Like an Ab Blasters challenge, and then maybe if we do an Ab Blasters challenge, someone will send in their video of them doing the exercises, and I'll send them a little discount in a little certificate.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. On the Martin Lucas show, you get prizes and presents and free stuff. All right.
Yeah, so free stuff. And actually, I might even give them a 1 month free of the announcement we have coming later in the show.
Right. Let's do it, folks. Right. We got a challenge, right? Fred, you're up for a challenge. Elizabeth, you're up for a challenge. Cindy Coggins has just joined us, my favorite realtor. She's just popped in
Cindy.
Here. There you go. Love Abby. She's amazing. David Garcia, legs. Hiya, David. How are you, mate? Fred Shots Photography said, my mate Fred, I love that workouts by Abby. Doesn't mean I have to invest a huge sum of money in equipment. That's right. He's dead right there. Trina says she designs workouts around what you have at home. That's absolutely right. She keeps it simple and makes it easy. Yes, she does. I tell you what, folks, Abby gets the results. She doesn't rip you off. She doesn't charge you a fortune. She charges a fair price and she takes care of you. And she really does care. The people that she treats will all tell you the same. Abby, when I came to America, I wanted to do this sort of stuff, but I'll be honest, I don't like wasting my money. Does anybody like wasting their money? They don't. And I don't know how many people come up to you and go, you should do this thing, do this, and you should do that. Take these pills, take this powder. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, all that stuff, all that money. Abby don't do any of that. Abby's there to help you. She wants to see you get great results. She really does care. And I thought, okay, I'll give it a go, because Leah said, you got to try this out, because she loved it. And I went, I don't really want to spend any money. I'm all right. She said, you're not all right. Your back's always aching. Your neck's always aching. You're sat in your chair, blah, blah, blah. You're going out doing the gigs with Fred. It's probably Fred that gives me a backache and a neck ache, because he's always yapping in my ear. It's probably Fred's fault why I got a neck ache, to be honest. But that aside...
Well, I'm the reason why Fred has neck aches recently.
Yes.
And I owe him. I honestly owe him big for all the work he does for me. So
Right. So what we're going to do, we're going to set down a challenge, right? Abby has said to you, make a video of you exercising at home right now, doing those exercises that Abby showed you, okay? You can go on to this little link here. Let me just give it to you. I'll bring it right up again. All right, this little link here, martinlucas.com. Go on to martinlucas.com, and on the website, there's a contact button. Send me your video, okay, directly into the studio. I will get it, I will edit it, and I will put it with Abby's video tonight. We'll have some real fun with it, and then Abby will be the judge. She will pick the best one, and the best one, she's going to give you, what was it, free? What's for free? What are you going to get?
I can't tell you what the announcement is just yet, but I will tell you I'll give you a month free of what's coming.
Sounds good to me. It's free anyway. All you got to do is get your iPhone and send it in.
And I'm even going to say, Martin, if they go onto my Facebook page,
right,
there's a group that I started that's called Ad Blasters. There's at least 10 different video links of exercises that I put up during COVID.
Right.
So they can even access that and do those exercises and videotape that. So there's no wrong. If they don't want to get down on the floor and do that, do a different video, but post it and you'll get a reward.
All right, there you are. The challenge is on. So email it into me. Abby will judge, and then you're going to get that prize which we're talking about. Are you going to release that information tonight? Are we going to let that know tonight?
Yes.
We are. Excellent. But say that to the end.
You are the very first person. You are the first public announcement.
Absolutely.
That there is about this. So.
Of course, I wouldn't expect it different. This is the Martin Lucas Show. All the best stuff happens here first. Let me tell you, we're world exclusive. Forget CNN and Fox News. Happens live on here. Right. We're going to be right back, and what we're going to be talking about after this with Abby is nutrition. It's not just about exercise. It's about the food you eat, all that other good stuff, right? So right now, so far away from me. Here we go. Here I am again in this mean old town, and you're so far away from me. Where were you when the sun goes down, and you're so far away from me. You're so far away from me, so far I just can't see. So far away from me, you're so far away from me. Alright. Tired of being in love and all alone when you're so far away from me. Tired of making out on the telephone, you're so far away from me, so far I just can't see. So far away from me. You're so far away from me. Alright. It's so tired when I have to explain, when you're so far away from me. See you in the sun and I've been in the rain, and you're so far away from me. You're so far away from me. You're so far I just can't see. So far away. You're so far away from me. Alright. So far away from me. So far away from me. You're 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 so far. Far away from me. You're so far away from me. You're so far away from me. You're so far away from me. All right, there we go, folks. Cool stuff. Right, your first time here, click the subscribe bell and ring the notification bell. So important. I'm just reading here in the comments. Can't believe the comments. I've got a comment here. Fred said, Fred keeps you healthy. He don't keep me healthy. Do you know what it's like doing a gig with Fred? I'll tell you what it's like. He's in my ear. I tell you what, we have fun. Me and Fred, we used to tour all over the place doing gigs. As Fred will tell you, we used to stop by and have a Whataburger on the way home. We used to have a lot of fun. We'll do it again, mate. We'll do it again. Don't worry about that. But Fred keeps you healthy. I don't know about that. Don't know about that bit. Abby keeps me healthy. Don't know what Fred does about that. All right, okay. We're going to bring Abby in again now. So what we're going to do now, we're going to talk about the food and all that nutrition stuff. Because, Abby, that's really important, right?
Absolutely.
That's it. Absolutely. Is that it? Nothing else? It's absolutely right. We can move on.
Well,
we can move on. We've done that subject now.
It's interesting because depending on who you ask, they always have a different thing going on. Like, one person will sit there and say it's 80-20. Other people will say it's like 70-30. They're really talking about how important the nutritional aspect is. Now, I kind of put it on the I really like to think of it more of like a 60-40 concept rather than a 70 or an 80%. And the reason why is because when it comes to your nutrition, your body's going to respond to what you're putting in your mouth, right? So basically, you put in crap, you're going to feel like crap. When you put in fresh and wholesome foods, you feel nice and wholesome and fresh, right? But at the same time, it's also trying to make sure that you actually know what's going into your body, because a lot of times with the processed foods, the different ingredients, people don't know what they're consuming. And a lot of times I specialize in food intolerances. And what's really sad is that in our world today, you will find that you will end up getting exposed to numerous things, thinking, like, for instance, dairy. I heard your comment, drinking champagne, eating chocolates right before the show.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I heard it. So
Hey, that's what happens on the show.
I am dairy free. So what's interesting is what happens is you get overexposure creates an intolerant. And when it comes to something like dairy, milk derivatives will be in regular products that you consume on a regular basis. So I encourage all of you to actually pick up labels and read what's in the products that you're consuming. Because a lot of times you may think that you only had a glass of milk or a piece of cheese, and that was 2 servings for the day. But what ends up happening is if you look at the food ingredients that you have, there's tons of milk derivatives in that to preserve that product. And you actually might be getting 4 or 10 different hits of dairy a day, which is why the increase of dairy intolerances is going up in our country. So it's really important to make sure that, one, if you can't say it, or if you don't know what it is, don't put it in your mouth because it's not going to do you any good. And then, yeah, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, you can't tell me that I'm not allowed to put milk in my tea.
I didn't say you couldn't. I just said make sure that you keep it in check.
All right, because you can't tell an Englishman he can't have milk in his tea, otherwise there's going to be a riot on this channel.
It's literally making sure that you're keeping everything in moderation. Anytime you do something in extreme measures, it's never good. There's never a good result for it. If you have an excessive intake of carbohydrates, it's going to get stored as fat. If you have an excessive intake of fat, it's going to get stored as fat. If you have an excessive intake of protein, it's going to get stored as well. So it's about making sure that you're doing balance. You want a diet that has variations, not doing the same repetitious behaviors over and over again. I have a client of mine that I encouraged to get a food sensitivity test, and she was more frustrated that I did not encourage her to get it sooner, because all of the foods that the top nutritionists and magazines would promote, saying eat almonds, eat yogurt, eat all of these things, what she found out, she was allergic to all the things that she had been consuming at a mass supply over the last 10 years because she was trying to be healthy. And in turn, that created the intolerant for her and ended up creating so much inflammation. And inflammation results in what? Disease. So it makes you sick. So you need to make sure that your body is cleaned out and you're getting what you need. Because if I consume something that I'm sensitive to, it's going to create an inflammatory response, which reduces your ability to absorb the nutrients, which then in turn reduces your chance of having the results that you're looking for.
I'm laughing because I just got told off in the chat. Fred just popped up and says, Martin drinks Coca-Cola at Whataburger. Fred, you're not supposed to tell my nutritionist that. Now she's going to have a go at me. Live on the show. What's going on?
All I'm going to say is gastrointestinal inflammation.
Yeah. Thanks for that, Fred. Listen, Fred, I've been in rock and roll since the day I was born. Rock and roll people go on the road and have a beer and a Coke on the way home. Most of them do a lot more than that. Let me tell you, I'm good that I just have.
And how are your energy levels on it? How do you recover? Do you recover well, or are you slowing down?
I'm not saying it's the best thing, and Fred's going to tell me off because Fred, I tell you that I'm going to tell the truth. I wish I could say that Fred does the same thing and drop him in it, but he doesn't. Fred, when we go into Whataburger, always has a glass of water.
You know what?
He doesn't have a beer or anything.
But that's the thing, Martin, is that a lot of people get the misconception that it's just the soda, it's just the junk food. It's not. It's about what your body needs. And all of us are completely different, right? So we have completely genetic makeup. We have completely different responses to different foods, different exercises. So it's about making sure that you know how your body reacts to things. Like if I eat bell peppers and you eat bell peppers, what happens if you have rumbly tummy afterwards? You know what I'm saying? Like we have
Right.
completely different responses, and bell peppers are healthy. So some people have an irregular response to broccoli and they get gas bombs and they can't control it. Like clearly
That's
there's
a polite
inflammation
way.
going
That's a polite
on.
way of putting it. I have to say, folks, and that's something tonight I want everyone to get out of this video. And I want everyone to click on the share button right now. Share it onto Facebook. Tomorrow, once this video renders, I want you to come back here and go in the comments below. It's so important to promote the video for Abby. What I love about Abby and what everybody here who knows Abby loves about Abby is, and as have several people in the live chat already referred to, she designs a program specifically for you. She tells you what you, or she advises what you need to do for nutrition. Like she says, everyone is different. Everyone has different needs. It's not a blanket set of rules. Follow this, pay this money, eat these powders and potions. You've all seen it. She loves when I say that because she knows that's exactly she knows what I'm talking about. And she will set out for you a proper nutritional program which will benefit you. And everything she does is designed to benefit you personally. I have to say, it's quite, what's he put now? Martin has tea or water before performances. Yeah, I do. I have a cup of tea and a glass of water. Yeah. Paul McCartney had a glass of milk before every performance. He's done all right out of it. So there you go. It's individual to everybody.
And Leah always packs you a healthy sandwich before gigs
Yeah,
too.
she does. Oh, Fred, look, you're making me look
I
soft
love
now.
that
What's Fred
woman.
up?
She's so good.
Hey, listen, before we talk more about your services and how people get in touch with you and that stuff, we have two really exciting announcements to make. I've got an announcement to make, and you've got an announcement to make, right? Right, so everybody in the live chat, get ready to comment. I want to see lots of hearts, thumbs ups, emoticons, and nice words. Are you ready, everybody?
Sharing is caring.
Sharing and caring. I don't know why I've started this hands thing. In the last few weeks, I do this all the time. I got to stop doing it. I don't know why it looks ridiculous. When I watch the video...
Just do the spirit fingers.
No, I just got to get my hands down here. It looks flipping ridiculous. Right, okay, two things. First of all...
At least you're not like...
Hang on, you interrupted me again, Abby. This is my show, remember? Ready? That's it. You can go off the camera and I know where you are. Right, first of all, folks, what is everybody doing on Tuesday, August the 18th? Tell me in the chat box, what are you doing August the 18th? Anybody know the answer to that question? Write it in the chat box now. Because I'm going to tell you, by the time I say it, you'll all write it in the chat box. Everybody's got to be here, right here in this channel, right where we are now, because it's Fred Mahuzai's 50th birthday. Yay! And what we're going to do, all right, what we're going to do for Fred's birthday is we're going to raise money. We're having a fundraiser. Fred doesn't want presents and stuff like that. Doesn't want any of that this year. His son had a car accident. Someone swerved in front of him. He had to swerve to avoid it. He totaled his car and all the rest of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise some money for what Fred wants to do for his son, take care of his family. All right, so join us on Tuesday night for Fred Mahuzai's live show. He's going to be here in the studio with me, and I'm going to be drinking beer. It's going to be a mad night, right? And Fred's going to be drinking water like he does, and we're going to lark about and have a birthday party, right? We all want you to join in and donate. The second bit of news I want to share with you, and I want everyone to give me a massive, massive like and a cheer in the comments right now. All around the world right now, our lovely doctors and nurses, frontline healthcare workers, are out there taking care of us. Every week in England, everybody comes out in the United Kingdom and they all clap their hands for the doctors and nurses. Every week in England, they do that for all the national health workers, National Health Service in England, right? And in America, it's the same. Last night, we had a fundraiser for the McKinney Clinic, okay? The community health clinic in McKinney, because it gives free healthcare to people who can't afford it. And we heard from a lovely lady called Linda, who works every day of her life She drives your kids to school every morning and night on the school bus. So she has a good job, an important job, but no matter what she does, she has 3 jobs. She still couldn't afford full health care. And if it wasn't for McKinney Clinic providing the services, she wouldn't get any help whatsoever, all right? And last night we had an event for them live in my show here. And guess how much we raised, Abby, last night in the show? Live in my show, just by me sitting here singing songs. $31,000. Hey! All of that goes to the doctors, nurses, and the clinic. $31,000. No middleman, no cut, nobody else involved, none of that nonsense. It was all donated, the whole thing, $31,000. So on Tuesday night, Fred, you got a target of $31,000. All right? That'd be brilliant. Imagine if Fred got $31,000 on Tuesday night. Everyone's going to want to come on the show. Abby, you'll be ringing up, can I come on the show? I've got a birthday coming up. I want $31,000. It's brilliant, isn't it? And the week after...
My kid's birthday's tomorrow.
There we go. You should have called me. And then the week after that, Bon Jovi is sending me his guitar into the studio, and the Mavericks, you know Mark Cuban, the Mavericks? They're joining me for a fundraiser for Vogel Alcove, all those homeless kids on the streets of Dallas. And if it wasn't for Vogel Alcove, there'd be trafficked. So make sure, guys, you come back and watch that show as well. We're literally raising hundreds of thousands of dollars all around the world live on my show, 7 nights a week. And tonight, it's all about Abby Pagud, and we've not raised any money at all, have we, Abby? Not a penny. It's been a great show, but we've made no money. Terrible, isn't it?
Were we supposed to do a fundraiser?
No, we wasn't. So it don't matter.
Giving rather than asking.
Never mentioned it. No,
Yeah.
too late. And it's too late now. You can't think of it now because we're coming to the end, so you can't do it now. David Garcia said a little while ago in the chat. He said, "How about legs?" He wants to know about legs exercise. Come on, Abby, show us some legs exercises. We want to see it, don't we, everybody? Come on.
Let's do some step back lunges.
Yeah, it is.
Some squats, some sumo squats, single leg deadlift balance. What else can we do? We can do side lunges. We can do split lunges from side to side. Yep, good.
Is that it?
Now
I've
add
never
the
done
weight
this.
that you brought. Add the weight.
Hang on a minute.
You brought it. You use it.
All right, here we
Think
go.
about it. There we go. Now do some step back lunges.
There's no space for that. Ask Fred. There's no space for that. No space for step back lunges.
Some squats. You can even do a squat overhead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't see it. I'm off the camera. I'll do it sitting down. Is that it? Is that right?
Yeah. Do tricep dips. You want to do some tricep dips?
No, don't overdo it, Abby. Abby, don't overdo it. Don't overdo it.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. You asked.
Yeah, I know I asked, but I'm saying that's enough now. Enough. Just steady on. You're making me look unfit. It's not good. All right. All right. Fred Shot says, huge. Can't believe it. Trina Delina, woohoo. Happy early birthday, Fred. Yeah, absolutely, Fred. Absolutely can't wait for it. It's going to be great. Martin has tea or water before performances. Right. Now, Abby, you've got some news as well, right? But before we announce it, don't forget, folks, this is what you could be winning or part of, right? Because if you send me those videos in, we'll edit them down, put them onto this video. Abby will pick the best ones, and then you're in for a free prize. Right, Abby, tell me all about it. I'm excited. World exclusive, live here on the Martin Lucas Show. Are you ready, Abby? I want to hear a big round of applause from everybody. Are you ready? Here we go.
Okay, my turn. Just kidding.
Your turn.
So, some of you know that I've been working diligently on a special project that actually has been in the making in my brain for the last 5 years. Okay, long time. And thankfully, because of an amazing group of people that I'm working with, one of them is Fred Mahusai, who is my videographer, photographer, basically does anything from head to toe. And then
why didn't you get me to do the video in? How come Fred did the video in?
You haven't gotten
I know about videoing. I know about video. Oh, I can't believe it.
Calm down. But okay, hold on. Do you really want to do? He has done 7 4.5-hour video shoots of me doing various exercises.
You never asked me, did you? You went straight to Fred. You never even asked me.
I didn't. And there is a reason why.
Is there?
No, I don't really know.
No, nor do I. Fred, I'm not interested in doing that anyway. Get out of it.
You
Fred's
wouldn't
a
want
man.
to. Are you kidding
No, I
me?
wouldn't.
You would have literally thrown in the towel 2 seconds after that and been like,
You're damn right. You're damn right.
So the number one thing to remember is, because of the patience of Fred being able to do all this videoing, and then also Dylan Cushing, who also, he actually
shout out for Dylan Cushing.
Untraceable IT. My app, my Kapitol Health app, that will be debuting September 10th. And it is a downloaded free app where you can go on and have exactly your free health assessment done at your fingertips.
I love it. Let's hear it, everybody. Abby's got an app. I can't believe it. I want an app. I want an app. Why haven't I got an app?
This is a very extensive app. It's been a year and a half in the making. And basically, I found a way to carbon copy my health assessment that usually, how long my health assessment takes. It takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Yes, it
does.
Full
illicit detail.
Yes, it does.
So you will be able to put in your health history. You'll be able to track your blood work. You'll be able to keep track of your nutrition, be able to figure out what your goals are just by basically filling out the different questionnaires focused on your nutrition, on your exercise, on your movement assessment. And then even better, after September 10th, a couple weeks later, we're going to be finalizing the exercise component of the app, and that will be debuting in October. And you will be able to subscribe for $15 a month and be able to have your personally designed exercise program.
That's fantastic.
To you with video demonstration.
Sign me up. It sounds brilliant.
Which is what the prize is for the people that are doing the video challenge.
See, that's fantastic. So everybody send the video in. martynlucas.com, hit the contact button, send it to me to the studio. I will edit it for you. Abby will judge it, and the winner gets that prize.
You will get a free month.
I love it.
Of the exercise program for you. This is a huge deal.
It is a huge deal.
It is a very big deal, and it actually has never been done before. It basically covers every exercise from someone that has just gone through rehab to basically your insane asylum like workouts that you would do in a boot camp. And it progresses with you. It does not give you exercises that will break you. It will actually give you a building in basically like a video game. You have to level up in order to unlock the next level of exercises so that you are not breaking your back as you're working.
I absolutely love it. Everybody's loving it. We're loving it. I'm so excited about I'm so excited about it. In fact, I'm so excited, I want to do it again. I want to do my little noise. Ready? Sound effect. Oh, yeah, check it out. We're talking Abby Pagud has got an app. Fred, me and you haven't got an app. How come we've not got an app? Abby Pagud's got an app. I got all this stuff.
He's been too busy editing my videos. That's why.
Oh.
Martin, I'm not kidding. This man, and the reason why I didn't ask you is because I don't think you would have had the patience to be editing over 2,000 videos.
I'm only joking.
Over 2,000.
Blimmin' heck. He's been busy, hasn't he?
Yeah.
No wonder he's never got time to pop round and see his mate and have a beer. He's always making videos for you. Is he finished with the videos now? Is he finished?
He's actually on the last. He's got about somewhere between a third. I think about a third left of the exercises. He just sent me like 2 emails and 200 something videos this afternoon, and he just keeps them coming. So as soon as he gets them done, he sends them over, and I've been busy making sure that all of the descriptions are done, and so Dylan is diligently coding everything so that it's all functioning together.
This is going to be a serious app. I'm signed up. I know everybody here is going to sign up. Cindy Coggins just said awesome. Trina Delina said can't wait. So excited for you. Leo, that's your daughter. Congratulations. Absolutely right. She knows how hard you've been working. Fred said, what did Fred say? Martin got his cameras after we started. Yeah, that's right, Fred. I got my cameras after we started.
Actually, when did you get your cameras? Because we've been working on this for a year and a half.
Yeah, I've only had the cameras a couple of months. This is new, see?
See,
I couldn't
You're
even...
just behind the times.
Yeah, I couldn't even have been involved. So
you got me on all radio and YouTube channel videos and edit. You're way so far advanced than I am.
All right. Hey, it's been absolutely brilliant tonight. Now, listen, folks, you got to check Abby out, all right? Everyone's health, everyone's wellness, everyone's good feeling factor is important, right? Wellness and healthcare. And I tell you what, especially now with your immune system and everything, right? Health and wellness is more important now than it's ever been. Below in the description, folks, is Abby's contact details, her website, YouTube, contact, email, all that stuff. Reach out to Abby. Get yourself a consultation. She came round my house and she, like she said, it's around an hour and a half, couple of hours. She goes into all the details of your health, finds out what you need, and she designs a specific program for you. Okay? Now you can either, if you're all posh, if you want to be like posh and like a rock star, right? You can have Abby come round your house. You come round your house, like, you know, you can have your own personal, private, a fitness person come round your house. But if you don't want to do that, you can go round to her studio, or looking in the future, you get the app, download the app. You could be doing it 24/7, anytime you like. I like that. Me and Fred, we could do a gig on the way home. We could stop at a Whataburger, right? And before we eat it, we pull our app out, and Abby goes, "Don't eat that Whataburger. That's not good. But what you should be doing is giving me 20 sit-ups." And me and Fred will do it on the side of the road, and then we'll send you the video in, right?
Wait, Martin, actually, that's not too far from the truth, because the design of the app, actually, in the questionnaire, it asks what equipment you have accessible. And so it will automatically provide the exercises with the equipment choices. So you won't be getting confused looking at a picture saying, I don't have a kettlebell, I don't have a medicine ball, or I don't have a stability ball. You select what equipment you do have. And if you don't have any, it will still stream the exercises that you can do even without equipment. So, and get you the results you're looking for based off of your body needs. Because everybody needs different stuff, right? So basically, when you go through the functional movement assessment, it's going to highlight your body into red and blue, red being overactive muscles and blue being underactive muscles, right? And then you will be able to click on the muscle and immediately have a demonstration of how to work that muscle.
What? This is absolutely fantastic. I love technology. I love gadgets. I love apps, as long as they work and do something and benefit you. And this sounds absolutely fantastic. I'm really excited about it, Abby. I'm so excited for you because you're such a lovely person. You take care of people. You give it 110%. She really, really does, folks. So make sure you go below and you contact Abby. If you're watching this video a month from now, because this video will continue to grow, all right, on my channel, share it, spread it around the world. Reach out to Abby. You don't have to be in America, because I know I've got a lot of fans in Russia, China, Japan, Australia, all over Europe and Britain, as well as America, that watch this channel regularly. You guys, you won't be able to pop round Abby's studio, and Abby ain't coming to fly over to see you in Europe and Australia and all that rest of it. But what you can do is download the app, and we can be all in the app club. We can all be in Abby's little club.
Actually, yes, you can. You can all be in the app club.
Is there a community, some sort of community thing? We all
get
together.
I should start an app community. And
there you go.
And then we could do little app challenges and everything.
There we go. Fred said we did toilet karaoke. We can do exercise. Oh, I wish I'd read that before I read it. I wish I'd read that before I read it out. Fred,
well, you know what? That is not the first time that I've visited someone in their home, and then the next day they're texting me that they're having a hard time getting up and down from the toilet.
That's not what Fred's talking about. Fred's talking about we did a karaoke in the toilet. He's just...
That's
I should have read it first.
As long as you're doing squats, I don't really care what you're doing.
I know you. I know you don't. Right, listen, folks. We're just about coming to the end of the show. It's been absolutely great. Make sure, folks, you join us on August the 16th Elvis night. It's the anniversary. The anniversary of Elvis, August the 16th, and August the 18th, Fred's birthday. Everybody, we're going to get ready for that. Let me give you a little. Let me give you a little taster of that. Ready? Okay, over here. This is what we're going to be doing live in the studio. You ready, folks? Here we go. You can sing along, Abby. You'll be behind me right now. Can you see yourself on the screen? If you're watching it on YouTube, you can see me on the screen. In fact, what I'm going to do now, right? I'm going to share my screen with you, and I want you to be on the screen with me. You ready? Look, you're now on the screen. I hope you're watching it on YouTube, like I told you. People don't do it. They watch it on their Zoom and go, I can't see the back of your head. Right. Watch it on YouTube. You're gonna be singing with me now. You ready? All right. Yeah, this is practice. This is a practice for Fred's birthday, all right? Yep. Here we go. Yeah, we're singing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Fred Mahuza. Happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. That'll do. Happy birthday to you. All right, okay, that'll do. I have to say, Abby, that wasn't the greatest I've ever done. Happy birthday with backing singers. I got to be honest.
If I was a singer, then I wouldn't be doing what I do.
Yeah, it was all right, but you know, you stick to the health and fitness and leave the singing to everybody else.
I agree. I concur.
Abby, you've been absolutely great tonight on the show. I knew you'd be great. All your friends are here joining you. We've got a great number of people watching. Please, everybody, click the share, like, subscribe to my channel. We've done over 3 million minutes of watch time in 4 months now. It's getting big. Every day, it just gets bigger and bigger. Absolutely great. We're going to finish up the show, everybody. We want you to dance around the room. We're going to come back one final time to close the show out with Abby. But right now, we're going to take you out with Dire Straits' Walk of Life. Here we go. Come on in. Here we go. So fantastic, folks. I hope you all enjoyed tonight's show with Abby Pagud. She was absolutely fantastic. Bring her in one final time. Abby, thanks for being on the show. You were great tonight. I really do appreciate it. You enjoy it?
Thanks, Martin. It was a lot of fun.
Absolutely brilliant. So everybody, go below and click the share button. Go below and reach out to Abby. If you take care, if you've got any interest whatsoever in your health, your fitness, your well-being, your nutrition, Abby is the one with Kapitol Health. And now she's about to come right up to date with the app as well. So you, not only can you have the treatment at your own location if you are in the area of McKinney, in this area here, my friends around the world, it might be a little bit far away, or you can go around and see Abby, or now you can have the app. Abby, you've been absolutely fantastic. Thanks for being on the show.
Well, thanks for entertaining us in the in-between. I know my husband's going to love Elvis Night. It's his all-time favorite.
There we go. Elvis night.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Tuesday night, it's Fred's 50th birthday. It's a fundraiser. We're going to have a lot of fun. We raised $31,000 last night for the doctors and nurses in McKinney. And we're already over $30,000 the week after for those homeless kids, children in Dallas. So the Martin Lucas Show is really making a lot of money for charities. I love it. It all goes to charity. I love it, and I'm so excited, and I'm really happy that we can help promote your business, Abby. You deserve it. You're fantastic. Everyone loves you. You do a great job, and all it leaves me to say now is good luck. God bless America. God save the Queen, and I'll see you all next time. Till next time, bye-bye from me, and bye-bye from Abby. Bye-bye.